Yo, what's going on, everybody? Everybody gather around. Your boy JC in the house. Uh, Topic of the night is women use your intuition when you know when it's time to leave a relationship. Um, I feel like a lot of times as women, you guys stick with a lot of men that's toxic, or you guys don't have any kind of connection. Maybe it might not be, but it might be just physical or mentally. But as far as the complete package, I don't feel like a lot of women are getting everything that they desire out of a man. Um, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, Remy? What's going on, Willie? Everybody gather around. Your boy JC in the house. But yeah, I just wanted to say, as far as your intuition, like I said, a lot of times y'all know when right from wrong. Y'all know when to let a relationship go, when the tide is turned. But a lot of times you guys like to think that you can change a man or think it's going to get better when you know that it's not going anywhere. It's a dead end. So like I said, a lot of women, they got to worry about what's going on, everybody. Like I said, what's going on, Remy? Like I said, you got to worry about when it's time to let go, when it's time to pull the plug. It's easier said than done, especially when you got your emotions attached to the man. But as far as knowing when to leave, there are signs or red flags that you gotta follow. And a lot of times we overlook our red flags just because they're tall. They might have the physical, they might have type of features that we want, but not necessarily. That doesn't mean that that's one person that's designed for you. And that might not be your soulmate though. It's best to leave early while you don't get too attached. Especially you go in years and years with this man, it's gonna be hard to leave. Each day, each second you're with the man. So just be cautious. Like I said, you gotta have your own core values of what you want and what you expect. You want marriage, you want family, you want kids, and that's not on the radar for this man, then you need to cut ties immediately, because I don't feel like you should entertain a guy or entertain a man that y'all have similar core values, don't have similar goals. Y'all want to be on the same page, same accord, and a lot of times we'll be getting a lot of messed up situations because they're not. You get a lot of messed up situations because they end up caring too early, and then getting all their emotions wrapped up, and then once he leaves, it's like she's depleted because you put all this time and energy to get to know his man. It's like, damn, I wasted 2-3 years of my life, and it's like it's not going anywhere. And then I made a post earlier this morning about it's better for a lot of women just to be single. Like I said, enjoy your queendom until God God sends you a husband. You might have to be a year or two without a man, but it's better to wait than to be in a toxic situation with a man that has no future, doesn't have a vision for you. And be cautious of a man that has a vision but not be included with you. Need to be a vision for himself and need to have a vision for y'all as a couple. So be cautious of that as well. Like I said, if he's not bringing any kind of positivity in your life, it's nothing but drama and baggage, then you need to let that go and seek help and just move forward. Nobody needs to be disturbing your peace. And that's the one thing that a lot of women do tend to do is get their time wasted. And a lot of times situations they knew from the jump that this guy wasn't no good. What's going on, Coach Rob? What's good with you, man? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, sis? What's good, Asia? How you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Oh, what's going on, Desiree? How you doing? How you doing tonight? But yeah, though, like I said, and then a lot of times it's situations where everything might be good on paper, but for whatever reason, the chemistry, it dissolves, and it's hard to move on. But sometimes you know when it's right. It's not going anywhere, and we can sit here and say, choose better. like I said, the onus is on the onus is going to be on the woman at the end of the day, because a lot of times y'all going to get the end of the short end of the stick anyway. So whoever y'all choose, so just make sure that you choose somebody that's compatible with you. You know, so you'll get blamed if you know, date up or have high standards, low standards, but you got to make sure that y'all evenly yoked. You know, just make sure that y'all, you know, run it smoothly on the same page. I feel like a lot of people don't tend to, you know, care about the connection. You know, it's all about physical, about the here and now, instead of, you know, investing in oneself and then thinking about long term as far as the two of you. You know, because like I said, I mean, I've had relationships too. You know, they might have dissolved, but at the end of the day, you know, I know a lot of stuff I could have worked on. But I know when to let it go, you know. Okay. Angela says, I'm confused. Why do you feel women get the short end of the stick? What world do you live in? Well, they get the short end of the stick because whoever they choose, they gonna get blamed for. Oh, you should have chose better. I'm like, there's not enough efficient, healthy men out there for women to choose from that actually looking for the same thing. A lot of these guys just want to waste your time or just want to use you for sex. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. They don't want a relationship. They don't want a title. They don't want no kind of commitment. So it's like, you know, you're talking about choose better. That's the issue. And then, even in your point, you're talking about Russell Wilson and you know, I mean, Sierra's situation. You know, she chooses better, and guys are still messing with her. Like, damn, you know, when do black women really get a break, or women in general get a break when they choose better, when they've grown from adolescence, a 10 year, 20 years, you know? Like, when does she kind of get the benefit of the doubt? Like, you know, I might have had my turbulent, my toxic men in the past, but I've grown from that. I've grown from that experience. I learned from that experience, you know. Okay. And A just said, and a lot of times women are left with the load. Yeah, that's true. You know, y'all left with the kids. Y'all left with unresolved issues. So, like I said, it's really on the woman as far as who to choose, because, you know, you guys got to understand that, you know, y'all have a good choice to make. It's a really difficult choice to make because you never know who's coming at you. A lot of men either on the down low, bisexual, or a lot of guys they're the wolves in sheep's clothing, like me and Coach Rod talk about. You know, they tell you good things, what you want to hear, but it's like at the end of the day, they're not really producing any kind of fruits. And you judge a man by his fruits, not by by his words. You know, a man can say anything, but it's always about his actions and his fruits. You know. Okay, Coach Rod said, because a man in this society doesn't know how to be a man. Yeah, you're right about that, Coach Rod. I mean, not enough people know what manhood is, because we haven't seen manhood. We've seen our mothers, our grandmothers, aunts do everything, and it's like, when it comes down to responsibilities and being accountable, we don't know what that looks like. And the thing about it is, you know, whether you're a Christian or not, God, you know, he gave a man responsibility before he gave him a woman. So you can't handle the little things. Then what makes you think you're ready to take on a grown woman? You know, that doesn't make any sense, you know. What's going on, Jamara? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Let's see. What's going on, everybody? But yeah, like I said before, you know, as far as your intuition, you know, you got to figure out what's the best situation for you and, you know, in your lifestyle. You know, it may not be type of guy that you may be designed for. You might not be your typical type. Like I said, he might not be, you know, 6'4", he might not have a six-pack, you know, but you got to figure what your do's and your don't list. You know, have a list of what you're going to tolerate, what you're not going to tolerate, and go from there. You know, easier said than done, but you got to have some kind of standard of what you're looking for. And like I said, you don't even have to let the person know. You know, you just know for yourself what to look for, what you're looking for. You know. Like I said, you're the CEO of your life, and, you know, you should know what you want, you know, what kind of design, you know. Like I said, it might not be perfect, but at the end of the day, you got to choose what's best for you and your lifestyle, you know. Like I said, not everybody's a Christian, not everybody believes in God, but like I said, figure out if y'all do have the same core values, you know, like I said, and good places for a lot of women to meet guys at is at football games, basketball games, going to different kind of lounges and stuff. You know, all different kind of places. Go to coffee shops, bookstores. You know, and then for the men that will be listening, you know, as far as like why they're not really being chosen. I mean, a lot of times we don't really put ourselves out there. You know, we want to keep talking about, oh, she chooses a thug and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the thug is the one that go out there and approach her. You know, the thug is the one that takes risks. He wants to be adventurous. You know, a lot of guys, you just want to have all these excuses, and all thing you may do, you may just work your 9 to 5 and go home and play video games, or you might work your 9 to 5 and not do anything productive. So it's like, you know, how can you really get upset? You're not putting yourself out there. You know, that's one thing we gotta realize as men too. We gotta put ourselves out there, be more social. You know, we go to more events, go to more venues. You know, what's going on? What's going on, Marsha? What's going on, Phyllis? What's going on, everybody? Everybody gather around. You know, y'all got any questions? Y'all can let me know. Okay, Angela said not always nerd try and got shot down all the time. I mean, you gotta realize, Angela, like I told you before, it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. You have to keep putting yourself out there, just like you trying to find employment. You gotta apply everywhere. You know, you can't keep using excuses. Oh, nobody want to hire me. You know, you have to look yourself in the mirror, like, damn, what am I missing? What I need to improve? What am I lacking? You know, 'cause I remember I had my issues in high school, middle school, and it was like a lot of times it was issues, my own insecurities, why I really couldn't get anything involved. The way it wasn't social, so I can't blame the people. I gotta blame myself. And I would see guys like my brother. He would talk to everybody. Like, he didn't care who he was, who she was, or he was. He would just talk to anybody, and that's why he was, quote unquote, he was popular. That's why he knew. That's why he was invited to a lot of events, parties, because he's out there being social with everybody, and he was the life of the party. So I learned a lot from him too, as far as him just telling me, you know, just be positive and change your mindset. You know, I agree with him. You know, because a lot of times he was like, damn, you know, a lot of women they looking at you, but it's like you're not putting yourself out there. You're still in a little shell. So you know, I had to take that to heart. Like, damn, I can't really blame people around me. I got to look at my own insecurities. Like, damn, like what am I lacking? Okay, what's going on, Kenya? What's up, sis? How you doing? How you doing, Kenya? What's going on, Peggy? Cation, what's going on, everybody? Okay, Angela said, but don't say they don't try. Fail or no fail, they still try to because they still try, and because they aren't a thug. Black women don't want them because he's gay or lame, or he's my buddy. I mean, like I said before, women choose all type of dudes. Dudes that got money, dudes that are broke, dudes that don't got a car, job. They choose all type of men. If you got to look at yourself, what do I need to do? What do I need to self-improve on? You know, it might be my finances, it might be my health, it might be my body. Like, you have to look yourself within yourself as a man to figure out what you need to do. You know, you need to quit using excuses, quit blaming women for your insecurities, you know. What's going on, Nikki, Linda, or Lena? What's going on, everybody? Everybody gathering around. Like I said, it's a lot of times hey, what's going on, Kenya? How you doing? Like I said, it's our own insecurities that really lacks us from doing anything. You know, I can't keep blaming the women, and I know I'm not. If I don't have my stuff together, how can I keep blaming the women? You know, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, she gonna choose what's in her ecosystem. If a lot of guys, you know, just want to have sex with her, it's like that's the only person she gonna attract. You know, and a lot of guys that might be good for her, they might be shy, intimidated, or they don't want to approach, or they lack confidence. So you really can't choose. You can't really blame the woman on that. If you're not out there trying to make yourself better, like, how can you expect other people to see your greatness if you're not putting yourself out there? What's going on, Robin? How you doing tonight? Okay, Kenya said, I'm not a nerd. I'm a nerd now, so you see, you're not putting the nerds down. Yeah. Well, like, a lot of people feel like, you know, especially a lot of men, they got rejected a lot of times in high school, and they feel like because they were smart or they wasn't playing the football or basketball, and they got rejected a lot. But you realize some kind of guys that did play sports, they had some kind of charisma about them, some kind of leadership that a lot of women, you know, find attractive. So, you know, you gotta be mindful of that too. And also too, we overlook good women too. They're sitting down, we're reading books, and you know, you know, uh, writing crossword puzzles or on the bus to herself. We overlook those women too, and we can easily just approach her, introduce ourselves, give her our number or take her number instead of a date. But we choose not to, so we can't sit here talking about there's no good women out here either. Because a lot of times, a lot of women, they want to get approached, but we too in our feelings like, damn, I don't know if she gonna like me, or damn, I might not have a car, I might not have a job, I might not be making enough money. So it's our own insecurities too that's lacking us from getting a woman too, or getting a good woman too. And a lot of times a lot of brothers had a good woman, but they was too inconsistent, and she ended up leaving him for somebody else. You get a good woman, you sit here and complain every day about, oh, there's no good woman. You get one and you don't know how to maintain her. You don't know how to meet her needs, her emotional needs, physical needs. You don't know how to meet that. So it's like, how can you really get upset? Okay. All right. What Remy got to say? Remy said, let's be real. Just because a man is a nerd, does that automatically mean that he's a good man? Yeah, facts. You're right about that. Just because he's a nerd, because he doesn't carry a book, that doesn't mean that's your soulmate, though. All right, let me go up. What we got? Okay. Hold on, let me see something. Okay. Angela said, be honest, majority of women want a certain kind of guy. A majority of women are raised to go for hyper masculine men, and nerds are always always placed in a safe place. But yeah, you really can't get upset. Like I said, you don't put yourself in the game. How can you expect to be upset you're not getting played, Okay. Holy Rod said, these grown boys want the woman to approach them these days. Nah, I mean, you gotta pursue, you gotta approach her. I know a lot of times our confidence, sometimes we get nervous, sometimes we get in our head, but you gotta approach. And you want anything to happen, you have to approach. It might have to be 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to keep going through it. You have to, because women are designed to receive, so we have to pursue. We have to pursue. We are the men. We have to pursue. He said, you missed my point. Okay, Remy said, what's going on, Karen? But the statistics say better for finding a good man. I mean, there's some good men out there, but I just feel like they don't really approach enough women, or they're not really in the spotlight, to be seen, You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so a lot of women don't have a choice but to choose what's around them, So really can't blame a woman as far as not choosing, as far as choosing better. And we don't have enough men out there that's healthy, stable, now on the down low, not attached to their baby mama, already married. So it's still a downside, the downfalls for a lot of women as well. You think about it. He talking about choose better, y'all choose better. It's still an issue. Like I said, let's go back to the whole intuition. Like I said, y'all know. A lot of times y'all know when he's not meant out for you, he's not cut out for you. But a lot of times y'all feel like, oh, I can change it, or if I give this man sex, I give this man my body, I give this man anything he wants, then he's gonna, somehow I'm gonna be different than other women, especially the women that know they're messing with a guy that has multiple baby mamas, especially like Future. Like, oh, I'm gonna be different. Like, he's never experienced another woman like me. He probably hasn't experienced something like you, but he's dealt with women similar to you that have the same kind of characteristics as you. And just because you think you're gonna be different, you sadly mistaken. So yeah. Okay. Kenya said, I would never approach a dude. How is he supposed to be expected to lead if he can't even muster up the courage to approach? It's a lot of rejection that a lot of guys think about. And then also, as far as the Me Too movement, guys are getting afraid to approach. I mean, it does play a factor. And that's how I was like, I got scared. I'll see someone and I'll be nervous and timid. Like, damn, I want to talk to her, but it's like, I'm thinking I'm too much in my head, so I can't really like go out there and approach her and stuff. So that's how that's how a lot of guys don't have the confidence to go out there and approach, or they don't feel like it's the right timing, you know. So that's how I look at it as far as men not trying to approach and stuff like that, you know. So the guys that know how to approach multiple women, those are usually the guys that might be womanizers or players, etc., that get a lot of women because they do know how to socialize with women. That's the one thing I do give them credit for. They do know how to socialize, you know. They do know how to talk as far as game, whatever you want to call it. They know how to associate themselves with people. Okay. Remy said, I think we place names to describe people for identifying purposes, and we put too much emphasis on it. For example, a man could be called Pookie and Ray Ray just because he wears baggy pants. Yeah, you're right about that, Remy. And then a lot of times, as far as Pookie Ray Ray, I mean, just because he's so typically labeled a thug doesn't mean that he's not taking care of his kids. You know, a lot of times, you know, just because he's labeled, he looks a certain way doesn't mean he's not being actively fathering his kids. So, you know, you have to be cautious of that too, you know. So, you know, like I said, even the Pookie Ray Ray situation, he could be a guy that's working in corporate America, Bank of America, Chase Bank, and that could be the Pookie Ray Ray. So you got to look beyond just the job title and look at his character, his integrity, and his morals as well. What you're looking at, oh, this guy, he's a plumber. Oh, he's a janitor. Oh, he's a football player, a basketball player. Look beyond that and try to see y'all have the same core values. Y'all have the same vision and same goals as a unit. Okay. Kenya said, Me Too movement had nothing to do with approaching. These dudes who got Me Too were not just talking. Yeah, but it's a lot of times a lot of guys see a bad looking woman, like, I want to approach her, but it's like they're all in their head, like, oh, she must have a boyfriend, oh, she must be taken, instead of just approaching themselves, being assertive, and introducing themselves. They like to be in their head a lot. What's going on, Yashonda? You late to the party, but it's all good though, you know. You late for the party. But yeah, like I said before, you gotta use your intuition. You know, something isn't right, quit trying to force it, quit trying to see things through rose-colored glasses and see it as it is, and learn when to draw the line in the sand. Like, damn, I'm not getting my needs met, or I don't see it going anywhere. Just learn how to go a certain direction, you know. It might not have to be him putting his hands on you or verbally abusing you. It could just be y'all just want two different things at two different, or y'all at two different points in your life, you know. So it all depends on the two individuals, you know. What's going on, Joy? How are you? So it all depends on what you want as a unit, as a couple, and just make sure that y'all on the same page and say wavelength. You know, if y'all not on the same page, it's not gonna work out. What's going on, Liz? How are you? You're not on the same frequency, it's not gonna work out. You know, I want to say you gotta go out there and date, collect data. You know what I'm saying? You might have to date more than one person. You gotta do what's best for you, and actually know what your kind of questions you asking should be aligned to what you're trying to get out of life, or what your vision might proceed to be. You know. Yeah, though. I'm gonna wrap it up pretty quickly. If y'all got any questions, y'all drop it below. I'll try to answer it real quick. And I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, everybody, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. And I appreciate everybody. And anybody y'all want to come join me on a future live, just let me know, and I wouldn't mind talking to you, discussing, just having respectful debates. To like getting other people's perspectives and point of views, and it's all in good fun. As far as getting to learn people, as far as outside of the matrix. Their life experiences is something I take heed of, and it's always encouraging to learn and grow. So yeah, I'm gonna log off. If y'all don't have any questions, like I said, everybody, y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, and everybody, y'all have a blessed night. Peace.